Alright, and here we are. Hello everyone, how are y'all? I'm just getting back from set. Today was an easy day. My call time was 5 p.m., which is good because I've been going through all of the motherfucking things today. So I'm here to chat about that. So I have to stop saying so. That's so bad. And I said it again. Okay. As I mentioned on my Insta story a few weeks ago, I think the last time I spoke about this, I was at 22 days? 22 days of being on my period. Well, I thought it was over, because it seemed like it was drying up, changing brown, doing all that stuff. I think I'm in like day 30 something of being on my period. Yes, I have been bleeding for almost a fucking month now. First off, I don't know how the fuck I'm still alive. Knock on wood, because I don't want to collapse in this video. My clothes keep getting fucking stained with fucking blood, so there's that. Even though I have organic tampons and a Diva cup, but the Diva cup doesn't want to sit right this time around. That's the thing. It's been shifting. The color of the blood, the viscosity, my symptoms. Now I have fucking cramps. Didn't have cramps the whole beginning of this, and then this past 2 days, my body's like, hey, let's have fucking cramps on top of all this shit. So like I said, I did go to Planned Parenthood. They couldn't find shit. Homegirl wanted to prescribe me freaking ibuprofen, which is just gonna fuck up my liver, and it didn't fucking work. You take ibuprofen when you're dealing with cramps and you don't know any better. So now I'm leaving it up to my mother, who is a Chinese medicine specialist, an herbalist, and my acupuncturist here in New York City. Which I'm fortunate to be able to say those two parts of the sentence, because I know there's people dealing with this who don't know how to access acupuncture or herbs. But bitch, I've been fucking bleeding from my goddamn uterus for over a month. What the fuck type of shit is that? They don't teach, and here's the thing, I'm trying to figure out what it could be, ovarian cysts, all this stuff, and it's no one can fucking give me an answer. The fucking gynecologist checked, and she's like, oh, it's not fibroids, it's not this. Then bitch, what the fuck is it? Why am I bleeding so much? What the fuck is going on? I don't know if it's because of my living situation. I don't know if it's because I'm internally mad at people. It might be that, but it's I don't know what else to do at this point. I am tired of fucking bleeding on all my goddamn clothes that are a pain in the ass for me to find anyway. I'm sick of feeling tired. This whole thing is warped my fucking reality. And my heart, like I said, my heart goes out to anyone who has irregular fucking periods like this all the time, because this is the one time my period's been acting weird as shit. And I want to fucking stab people every day I'm dealing with this. It was everything in my power just not to want to kill the AD on set today, because I already don't like the motherfucker. And then it's oh, I'm literally bleeding fucking rivers of blood and I have to deal with your ass? Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, oh, and I wanted to kill my upstairs neighbor because they want to fucking blast music in the fucking goddamn night. Mind you, this is the upstairs neighbor I don't fucking like already. If it was up to me, he would have been offed. Like that. I would have been beat his ass years ago. But I didn't, because the roommate I had at the time's don't start drama. Sorry if I don't like that he's a fucking borderline. I'm not gonna say that, because it's gonna be bad for his reputation. But y'all know what I'm fucking saying. And I think right now I'm just realizing a lot of things about a lot of people that I've had in my life for the past 5 years. And there's a lot of people I'm not fucking with next year. I'm just not. The second I find my dream place, the place I'm moving out of that isn't this anymore, a lot of numbers are getting deleted. But with that being said, I also want to thank everyone who's been reposting that I've been looking for a new place to stay, because it's such a help. My mom said that I should be looking with people within my communities first. And I'll say the outpouring I've been getting from my friends and even complete strangers reposting like, hey, this girl needs a place to live, like, it really does mean the world to me, because I've been here for 5 years, almost 5 years. It'll be the 5th lease if I end up staying. I really don't plan on doing that. But I'm very much the type where I'm like, I don't like moving. It was a bitch to get my ass up to New York in the first place. So just to uproot everything and to move somewhere else and then deal with like New York City and how these brokers want to fucking try and upcharge you up the ass, like, it's just a lot. So thank you to everyone who has been helping, like DMing me, checking in on me, like just being sympathetic in every fucking way, because I really fucking need it right now. And the people I thought would be sympathetic to me at this time, crickets. So there's that. What else is going on? Oh, but guess who's gonna be in Paris? Me. Okay, so like I've been mentioning, so phase 1 was saving up the coin for this program. So the program I signed up for is the Modelpreneur Bootcamp. And if you look up the woman who's in charge of it, her name is Cole Woods. She's the same height as me, does runway, print, campaigns, based in LA. Oh, and she's in SAG-AFTRA like me. So I've been wanting to work with her since the beginning of this year, because there was literally a point where I'm like, I've been doing this modeling thing for almost 10 years, and I haven't booked the type of work that I want to book. I had to drop the agency I was with because it wasn't working. And I'm like, I've been doing all this for damn near a decade, so some shit's gotta change. So in my mind, I'm like, let me look for mentorship. Now, originally I was gonna do Coco Rocha model camp, and I'm like, I don't want to invest that much only to stay in New York. And if I'm being real, like, there's a race factor in it. Just period. So I figured if I'm gonna get advice from someone, I'm gonna get advice from someone who is similar to me, and that's Cole. So now I can do that since I've been accepted to the program. And yeah, I'm gonna be in Paris February 25th to March 3rd with them. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to send out reviews so y'all can see. And before anyone tries to give me shit about like, oh, why are you paying money for this? Look, bitch, I'm a SAG-AFTRA member. So I am able to be in SAG because I literally paid dues. I had to come up with $3,300 to join a union for me to get work. And I do work in that field. That's how I was able to do the stand-in gig I had a few weeks ago. Background work today. So it's like, there's certain things where you can invest in it. And I feel like, personally, there's certain things you can invest in. And it's for your benefit. And I'm not saying you need to spend that much if you can't physically figure out how to make that money. But I'm like, bitch, I was gonna find a way to make that money. Now, of course, now my health is suffering for it, but I definitely made the money and then some to do this program, and I'm taking my ass to Paris to model. and at least giving it a shot, because I'm like, if I have the opportunity to do so, I'm gonna fucking do it. So there's that. So that's like the bright spot in my life right now. Since, you know, fucking bleeding still, and I'm looking for a new place to live. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna burn my candles and take my herbs and mind my business until I can get all this figured out. I feel like with all of this, I'm just really tired and exhausted more often, and like I said, reclusive, because like I feel gross. Like, I'm fucking bleeding all the goddamn time right now, staining my fucking clothes, all of this. Like, I just want answers. I want answers. I want a solution. And it's hard because I'm not on birth control. Birth control is not an option that I'm going to do, because I have had, like, I don't do birth control. I don't have sex enough to even consider that. Let alone, like, when I had my acne issues, I was like, change your diet. So hopefully we get to the bottom of why I'm having these issues, and yeah. What else happened? Ooh, I got to see Maleficent, though. I finally got to go to the movies, and I got to see Maleficent 2. Y'all should see it if you haven't already. I'm very late to the game, and I didn't want it to end up like how it did with The Kitchen, where it's like 3 months past the movie's release date. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go see it. And it's not in theaters, because that's what happened with The Kitchen. I literally thought about seeing it in October. It came out in August. Yeah. Shit. I guess I don't really know what else I want to talk about. I mean, that's all that's really developing in my life. I'm not really shooting that much these days because uterus problems. And yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of going to my 2.5 jobs, because I'm really not trying to do background as much because of my medical issues right now. And plus, like, between Trader Joe's and Parsons fit model work, like, I just would prefer not to be on set for 8 hours in a different outfit, dealing with all those personalities at once. Whereas, like, Trader Joe's, I stock shit, ring up some customers, mind my fucking business. And then with Parsons Fit, I get paid pretty well just to try on samples for these super sweet fashion students. So, yeah, that's my life right now. I'm hoping I would just, you know what I would love? If all of this gets resolved by the time Mercury retrograde's over. That would be the most beautiful thing. Like, please let this be resolved by November 20th. I would be like, that would make the most sense. Actually, shit, I'm using my phone to record this, so I can't actually map it out and do all my shit. But anyway, I'm gonna go, because I'm tired, and I need to sleep, and rest up my body, and drink my herbs, and get through all of this shit. I hope y'all are having a better week / month than I am right now. And if not, we gonna get through this, sis. We gonna get through this. Thank you to everyone who's been, like, super supportive with everything. My fucking crazy mess of a life right now. Like, even when y'all send me, like, a funny meme, that's helping, because I can fucking laugh and just fucking forget about all this shit going on with my life right now. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.